Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today is day 20 for May 12th, 2025. And like it says in the script, today was a delivery day. So I actually did not get any filming done today. So I'm actually going through some old B-roll footage that I wanted to use for today's vlog. Well, this morning I started off in Salt Lake City. My first appointment was at 5 a.m. in Tremont, Utah. Tremont, Utah is actually northern Utah. It's close to where I-80 or I-84 and I-15 split out, where I-15 goes up north towards Pocatello, Idaho Falls, off in that direction. Whereas I-84 kind of goes like westbound a little bit and then goes through like Boise, Nampa, that whole area. Anyways, my first appointment was in Tremont, Utah, and I started my day in Orem, actually. Well, Orem, Utah is actually where I live, and it's about a half an hour south of Salt Lake City, and our yard is actually in Salt Lake City, not too far from the airport. I want to say it is about a good 15-minute drive from the airport to get to where I work, and then a good half hour, 45 minutes from where I live. Anyways, like I was saying, my first appointment was in Tremont, Utah, and it was a 5 a.m. appointment, and I thought that I would get there early enough today. I had my alarm set for 3 a.m., so that way I can get myself up to Salt Lake City and take the half hour or the hour-long drive to Tremont to get to my appointment in time. Turns out it's going to take me about an hour and 20 minutes to get up to Tremont from Salt Lake City in a truck that only drives up a max speed of 65 miles per hour. So I was going to be, by the time I got there, it was about 10 minutes late to my appointment. It's all good though, because they still took me in, and it still counted as like on time, because they have, where I work now has it set up to where if I'm more than an hour late, then that's considered late. But if I'm there within the first hour of the appointment time, then it's considered on time. So I get there at about 5:10 or 5:15ish, right around there. Like I said, that's still considered on time, and I'm there for about, I want to say about 2 hours and 15 minutes tops, delivering their product to them, because I gotta hand unload everything on my trailer. Anyways, we get done about a little more than 2 hours later, and then I go to my second stop, which is actually in Logan, Utah, and that is probably maybe like a 25-minute drive from where I was at to get to the store. The first store at Tremont I've been to before. I'm not mentioning store names, sorry. I have to apologize. And I have to apologize for the sound quality. I don't have my mic set up. I'm recording this audio on my phone because I'm having problems with my iPad right now, so I apologize for that. Anyways, I've been to the Tremont store before, and the other 3 stops I've had today I've never been to before. So it was just kind of nice to have a nice change of scenery. Second stop was in Logan, Utah, which is about a 25-minute, 30-minute drive from where I was at. Got there, still there on time. I probably spent only about the same amount of time there as I did my first store. It was like 100 cases more than I had to unload. And right about now, this is about when it started hitting me, like the heat, because I got about this time I got there, it was about 85 degrees outside in Utah, and that was like, holy cow. So luckily I had a whole bunch of water in the truck, so I had like 4 or 5 bottles in the ice chest. I kept it cool. It was nice. But the heat kicked my butt today. It kicked my butt big time. Anyways, my third stop was at Providence, Utah, which is like a 5-minute drive from where I was at. This is my biggest stop of the day. It was about 1,500 cases. I was there about 2.5 hours. Not bad. I would have preferred to get out of there a little bit earlier, but again, the heat slowed me down a little bit, and I was just starting to get tired. Physically drained too. And my last stop was in Richmond, Utah, which is actually where I parked for the night. This is a brand new store, and they only had like 4 pallets, so it was about 600 cases. So it was my shortest stop of the day. We got done. We probably could have gotten done in about an hour if I was not so exhausted from the heat outside. And this, as you can tell, this is an old video. I'm not sure what I'm pointing at here. It looks like I'm in St. George, Utah. I'm in St. George. I love St. George. That's my favorite part of Utah, St. George. Outside of the heat, the 100-degree weather down there, I love it. Anyways, I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll actually have some new footage to post tomorrow. It's not gonna be that much of a deal. I just don't know how things are going to go because I know that a good chunk of the day is going to be a drive day. So I'll be able to record some new footage, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to talk about quite yet. I guess we'll see I see what we're talking about when it comes to that, because again my first I have to go do a live load at 8 a.m. here in the Logan area, and that's about a half an hour from where I'm at right now. So we'll see. I might end up having to do, I don't know if they have me do like an Oregon load or a Washington load on Thursday. I'm supposed to do that because I got this new schedule going on now. But I haven't done a live load here with this company. Yes, I have no idea how long any of the customers take to load anything. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long if they want me to do, if the company I drive for wants me to do a second stop. I hope it doesn't take too long for me to get this trailer loaded. And the funny thing is, that live load was not on my workflow when I went home on Friday, and I did not see that I had a live load until this morning when I actually clocked in. So I was like, "What the heck?" And it's kind of weird because originally they wanted me to leave Logan and go down to Salt Lake City and do a live load down there. Problem is, Salt Lake City is about 2 hours south in a truck from where I'm at now. So I probably would have had to wake up pretty early to get there in time. So I talked to our dispatchers, and luckily they were able to get it to where I could get loaded here in Logan and not down in Salt Lake City. So that was nice. So now, as you can see, I'm actually driving on I-15, driving right by Las Vegas, driving through downtown Las Vegas. And then you can tell this is recorded earlier this year when I was doing the whole different account that I was doing for the same company I'm driving for now. Las Vegas I'm not a gambler at all. I don't gamble. Well, I'll pull out like $20 and put it into a slot machine, but once it's gone, it's gone. Other than that, I don't really gamble. And if I win something, I'll take it out and just kind of leave it at that, even if it is only like $5. But I'll end it there. Because like I said, I'm not a gambler, so I let it go. But I think Las Vegas is just kind of be a cool place to go walk around and check out some things and kind of just hang around. Just wanted to add this in here because my dad was born and raised in Arizona, and he likes to see Arizona things. Now, as you can see, this is somewhere in Montana. I want to say I filmed this. It was this last summer, so it was summer 2024 when I actually filmed this. I had my GoPro hooked up to a magnetic mount they had connected to the door of Penske when I was driving for Penske. So this is my the prior company I was driving for before I came to the company I'm driving for now. I used to go up to Montana a lot, and I had like I said, I had my GoPro mounted on the door via magnet, and a magnetic mount that I had made for my GoPro. And that's what you're seeing here. This is some of that footage. I think this is somewhere between Kalispell and Missoula somewhere. I don't 100% remember exactly where this is at, but you'll see a lot of footage just like this. A lot of nothing, a lot of fields. I know when you see like the open fields, you'll see a lot of this, but I believe like a lot of the footage you see like right here where there's like lots of fields and very little to no housing or anything like that. I think that's somewhere between Billings and Great Falls, Montana somewhere, but you'll see a lot of that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end my narration here. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video, and I hope you guys subscribe. I've noticed the majority of you people who of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel. So why don't you go ahead and do yourself a favor, do myself a favor, and hit subscribe, and then also hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video, and give this video a thumbs up, and also comment to the video because YouTube likes to see that on the algorithm, makes it look good, helps the video get spread out to a bigger audience. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and don't forget to check out the links down below. See you guys.
Hey everybody watching has to subscribe. Subscribing is cool. Thanks.